Alright. Hello, guys. Quick introductions. Me and Gruntless are here going to cast the Eversio versus R3volt Synergize. Sorry, once again, the draft just starts ahead. I'm gonna have to start figuring this out. But if we were to start talking about it, um, Gruntless, take it away. We see some
Hello.
classic bends there.
Yeah, the Bard is not a classic band, honestly. The Leon and Darius are a classic band, but I think Enrico, our Awaken, has a cleaner Bard, I think, nowadays.
Yes, and he's a strong champion overall as well. Like nice ganks, good damage, can do a lot of things. I think as well. Um,
First pick Aatrox, that's interesting.
yes, I guess they want to get their blind pick out the way. Is Aatrox really that priority type of pick? I'm not sure.
I mean, he's quite strong right now in the meta, but honestly, there are a lot of better picks right now. Especially like Varus. Maybe Gwen, not, because she got nerfed. Ashe, Kalista, then you have the mid laners like Azir. And even
Yep,
there's Nafiri open still.
yep. A lot of good champions are available. Specifically, the bans were more targeted rather than sort of meta-defined bans, so it does
Exactly.
leave a lot of open room for
Even for top lane right now, I mean, you have the four main picks like Rumble, Ambessa, Gwen, and
another Orn game for Iglos. Third time's the charm.
main Ornn. I really like Ornn for
Yeah,
Iglos, honestly,
very well.
because they have obviously an engage. He can help disengage. He has the items at level 3.
True, true. And a strong champion overall does decent damage. Good CC has a lot going for him as a champ. Let's see what Revolt answer into this. So
Man.
Mel, that could be Mel support from what I've seen in the notes, but
But
what do
right
you think?
now, I'm seeing a lot of men in solo queue, especially in bot lane. She's quite strong right now after the buffs that they did.
Right, she's gonna be paired with a
But
Jin if she's going there, but
I mean, support is not that good, honestly.
I would
Maybe she's
assume as
going
well.
mid.
Yeah, maybe it's a mid lane champ. I don't know, I really like this champion, and when I play Aram and I get her, I think she's very strong. I don't know if there's a lot of difference between her stats in Aram versus Summoner's Rift, but if they buff her
Honestly,
even more, hmm
she's a lot of fun to play with. But the problem with men right now is she takes a bit of time to scale. But in bot lane, obviously, she's more free to scale, and she reaches the power spike that she needs.
Yasuo game for Dracura as well. So he does have some knockups here thanks to the Ornn. Let's see if they pair more champs like that alongside him. Gonna be
Good.
blocking most as well of Jin and Mel as well from that wind wall.
Really good. We probably see an AP jungler for sure from living here.
hmm Potentially the Diana ban from Revolt as well. I think it just fits too well here.
I agree.
Do you know if maybe Gragas ever gets played by Living? That could also be a cool champ to see.
I mean, honestly, Gragas, apart from top lane, he's quite weak in the jungle. Because obviously, other AP junglers, it's not worth it to just go for the wombo with Yasuo. If you can go for a stronger champion, like, for example, Lilia, Brand, or Zyra.
Yeah, he's quite slow
But
compared to them for sure.
yeah, if you go
But
for wombo, you just
yeah,
go Diane, honestly.
uh, but if she's banned, do you know?
Hmm.
I don't see him playing Zac too often, but yes, maybe Zac in
I
now.
mean, maybe Gragas support. Gragas support is not that bad right now.
Could be fun as well. Let's see, last bans here versus Jin. Karma already banned. I think Pantheon is a fair ban
Pantheon.
as well, if it's played at all. The jungler, from what I've seen, plays a bit of a different champ
Where's
pool.
the Diana bit?
Yeah, it makes sense. I've seen him on Zed, Talia, Gragas, and
Mm.
Ivern.
Alright.
I'm curious to see if any of those get pulled out here.
I think Ivern's not that good here, but maybe like a Zed or Talaya could be good for Revolt.
Yeah, Talia kind of fits that poke oriented they have. Even Zed kind of does. Ivern needs maybe a bit more
Oh,
engaging. Nico for Awaken
Nico,
probably.
yeah, it's Nico for Awaken. Varus, Nico is quite a strong duo right now. Of course, it's either Kalista Nico or Varus Nico. You get a lot of prior with this thing.
Yeah, Nico just does about half your health in damage, and the ADC just does the rest. And the ult will pair
Yeah,
well
exactly.
with Yasuo. The Viego would be very interesting, let's say, or
I
very
don't really like
hard.
Viego here.
Yeah, like extremely hard to play for sure. Oriana
Because
with no real setup. This is also a bit strange for me. Some
I
junglers
think they
can
just
probably do
need
well here. Let's see.
like a bruiser
Jarvan.
or a tank jungle for sure.
Alright, Oriana
Because
Nafiri.
they don't have like any engage right now.
No. I mean, they're just gonna full send it with Nafiri Oriana, I guess, right? That's their engage. No!
Yeah.
I mean,
I
Viego's just putting a nail in the coffin. No, come on.
oh,
Ah, man,
I
I
don't
don't.
like Viego here.
Yeah, so
They
it's
don't
Mel
have any
support,
setup
by
with
the way,
support.
if you
Yeah.
noticed. So I don't know. This team comp is a bit hard to play into anything mostly, and we get the Odir redemption potentially for a living. Last time he played, Odir didn't
Mhm.
go so well, so let's see how today goes.
I didn't like Udyr a lot here because I mean
They took Zyra instead, actually.
against yeah, because against Jin, Mel, and Ori, it's quite difficult to go in them. So I think
Mm.
Zyra is good here. But I mean, the Viego here without any, like an Nautilus or Leon as a support with him, to even mid, he's just have an Oriana. It's gonna be hard for him to play, I think.
It's not just that, even like that, and for example, Oriana. Typically you want someone that can help her get the engage off. I don't really
Yeah,
see
exactly.
see that apart from maybe Eversio walking into the engage spot and sort of he just presses R. So it's like very opportunistic.
I think Jarvan would be better here for sure, especially with Ori. Or even Nocturne, just do the Nocturne Ori combo.
Yeah,
Even though it's not good into them, but at least it's
yeah.
better than Viego for sure.
Oh, well, if they do make it work, props to them though. It's uh, they're ready. Okay, so the game is starting good. Yeah, I mean, given how we feel about this draft, I think team fights in my brain are just like, hey, Project Eversio just kind of farm when they want, do what they want, and only engage fights when they know they can play them. I think they have full control over that. I really find it hard to see like Revolt finding and engage. Mel doesn't have that tool.
Yeah,
Oriana is like at 500 range ish. She can kind of do that again. It's not really the best. Viego is like very telegraphed. So I feel like Project Aversa should never really get caught out and will be able to say, hey, we can take this fight, so we can just start it, because if they ever show up, we can sort of control their limited options to start
exactly.
the fight with us, yeah.
I mean, honestly, Revolt comp is all over the place. I mean, Origin, Mel are good together, but the Aatrox, I don't know what's going to do here. I mean, he either needs to find a flank, but obviously finds a flank. He has Zyra, Varus against him, Nico. He can't even play. And as we said, Viego here should not play the game. I mean, it will have the same problem as Aatrox. So if you're going to first pick Aatrox, you need to have a comp which enables Aatrox, honestly, because then the first pick is just useless.
Yeah, it's it's like I did a bit of research in terms of how we should do comps, and usually there's like three identities, which are engage, disengage, and poke. Now, halfway through the draft, you can choose to try and pivot, like put more strength into one. Like, let's say you started off with a disengage comp, and the enemy team like started
Exactly.
to counter you a bit. You can maybe pivot a bit to help you mitigate the advantage the enemy team has. But if you look at what R3volt have, they kind of have that long range with Meljin. Then they have Oriana isn't even an engaged champion. I mean, she's like a
He's an
support.
enabler.
Yes, right. She's not really one of those three categories. Maybe disengage, maybe, because if you play into her, she could kite you. But yeah, in general, she's gonna enable. and engage. Viego is kind of similar, but for skirmishes, I guess. Like he doesn't really fit long range. He's maybe okay, not even great at disengage, and he's not really engaging either. I don't know. I feel like they have champions that really need help individually, and they are all in the same team, unfortunately.
Exactly. For example, if you see the side of Versio, you have Ornn, which you have just an instant engage button, which also enables Yasuo with the knock-up. Even his E enables Yasuo. Then you have Varus, you have the pick with his ult. You have Zyra, which is good against the engage. Obviously, Revolt does not have a lot, but it helps to obviously keep the comp around. And then you have Nico, which can get a good flank with Herald disguised as a minion or something,
Yeah.
and catch Revolt out of position.
There's
So
there's
honestly,
a lot of
Eversio
yep.
has a huge draft gap here, and
Yes.
I think they should be favored.
Yeah, there's a lot of options Everso could be doing. We can start fights with potentially Varus R, potentially Ornn R, potentially Nico R, potentially Zyra E. So we have like
Exactly.
four options there, and then we have good combinations, like you said, between the Ornn, Nico, and Yasuo. They all sort of pair well together, and not to mention all the ultimates I mentioned before. If any one of them connects, it will help the others connect as well. So there's a lot of things going on there. Revolt's best play is Eversio clump up, for some reason walk into a straight line. Oriana gets a ball off, Mel gets her QE, Jin just kind of shoots his ult at range and help Viego get a reset. Something like that.
Exactly.
And Aatrox is also there to help Viego cash in those resets. That's potentially the best case scenario they have.
And one thing to consider also, the carries of Revolve do not have any mobility. So Ornalt is easy to hit, the Vorsalt is easy to hit Nico as well. So they have to be careful as well. So flashes are important. Now before going to the game, I mean, yesterday there was a new patch. Now we're in Ionia now. So honestly, I like the map better. Even the attacker is a bit different. Even though color scheme is still the same, but he does something different. Grubs spawn at 8 minutes now instead of 4, or instead of 6, and after you kill them as well, so we only have one set of grubs. Herald spawns at 15 now. Dragons stay the same. Have you tried the new season?
Not yet, not yet. I I got the skins, but I
Hmm.
have I have not tried it yet. Sorry for
Honestly,
the
I
tabbing, just making sure it's all set up. Okay, sorry.
I really like the map. I mean,
Looks nice.
honestly, everything stayed the same probably meta. The Atakan now, when you kill it, I mean, there's only one Atakan, and when you kill it, it gives you all the XP, like all the petals. And when you kill an enemy, it deals 50% card health and slows them.
When you kill an enemy.
Basically, the Atakan has
Mm-hmm.
like a passive, and basically, if you kill an enemy, when
Mm-hmm.
you obviously have the Atakan, when you kill it, it will like do a blast, a small blast that will
AoE.
deal 50%. Yes, deal
Alright, alright.
50% current health damage of the obviously enemies that are still alive and slows them for
Alright.
1.5 seconds, I think.
And is it big
So it could
like
be interesting.
Infernal Dragon, or is it like a jeweled blight, oh, what's the word? The AP item that heals you. Is it like that big, or like,
No, it's quite small. I mean,
alright,
it's
alright.
like,
Infernal
in,
Drakish. Like,
yeah, I mean, if you're melee, for example, you get hit, but I think if a melee dies and you're range, you won't get hit, for example.
nice, nice. Alright.
Let's see, standard level 1 for
So
both
Atakan
teams.
completely changed. The is the revive still there? Or they removed it?
No, no, there's only one Atakan now,
Alright.
which is the Satakan. And
Okay,
basically,
okay.
when you kill it now, you don't have to farm the petals, just
Yeah.
give them to you automatically.
Nice, nice.
Let's
Alright.
see standard lanes for now.
Patch rundown with Countless. Ah, look at the minions,
Like,
man.
yeah, even the minions change, the towers got changed as well. It's a nicer feeling, honestly, to play the game.
Already
If you
seeing
see the jungle
problems in
here,
this bot lane.
yeah, the bot
Jumping
lane
in.
Zyra is also clearing faster than Viego. They spotted him with the Raptor ward as well.
Yeah, almost an entire camp up at this point. Zyra is just one of those champions.
Let's see. Top lane is winning. Inside of Iglos. Bot lane are winning as well. Mid has Spryo as well. So Zyra should free to for this scuttle.
Let's see. Curious if maybe living backs, he will have around 30 seconds before the scuttle spawns, or maybe we pressure. I don't know if you could pressure mid, maybe burn the flash. It's an Oriana.
I
It's
think he
nice to
should
remove
try
flash.
to look for. So we see Zyra's going for mid here. Flash is in.
No, it's a flash for flash.
Quite good for the Yasuo here. The Aatrox, I mean, still has flash. He escapes. And this Aatrox is really diveable here. But Viego's covering here. Obviously Zyra's bot side though.
Not sure if Eversio did see the Viego smoke particles there, but Iglos walked back. Oh, he does have a word, okay.
They spotted him. Yasuo was going on him, but they gave Scuttle and just go junglers reset. Go for round 2 of clearing camps. Ooh, good trade back
Nice
by the
trade there.
Aatrox.
Yep.
Ornn has to be careful, because he's running out of mana as well. But obviously, as we've seen, Viego takes Scuttle. Viego will reset and go bot, since obviously finished from top side. Goes to bot to top again.
I don't know how Versio will feel about laning against the Mel bot lane. It's not something you see every day. So maybe we're not that used to it yet, but... Oh,
Oh,
Drakor
mid is getting really low.
kind of really playing with fire there, but he knew his limits.
I mean, he still hasn't recalled yet, so he's just trying to chunk Orib. Standard play, but top lane is... Ooh. Igos dies there for
A
free.
bit of a blunder there for Iglos. Might need that Bramble Vest before taking these extended treats.
Yeah, the Conqueror got stacked there by Aatrox. He had a lot of healing.
Interesting
But I
to
mean,
see.
still not over for Ornn, obviously.
Nah, he'll be fine. I'm more interested in the mid lane CS difference. Shout out to Drakor. I'm not sure how you're managing to do that, but looking really good there with the 7 CS lead, almost a whole wave, more than a wave.
Obviously, you can't ignore that. Obviously, Living helped him as well, blowing the flash of Oriana, then blowing TP of her. But obviously, props to Drakor for abusing that advantage.
Last hitting matters, Grantless.
Of course.
No, joke. No, you're right. Of course, the gang did relieve a lot of pressure.
Mid lane here, Ori is going to recoil, so a lot of pressure by in mid lane. Zyra has prio in bot and mid,
Yeah, we see
so
Drakor
she is able to
take
free
the
take a
dragon right.
dragon.
Yeah. On the minimap we can see it. The camera hasn't panned to it, but Living is taking this timer to secure the dragon. And he will do so successfully on Zyra.
Yeah.
He might be in time to get Grubs now. Grubs got pushed up by, was it 2 minutes or a minute?
Yes, because before it was 6, now they spawn at 8 minutes.
Right?
But now only
One
a
spawn,
set
right?
of grab spawns, and if you take, I think, 2,
Three.
you spawn the void links.
Three. You need to take all of them.
Oh. I think even 2. They spawn, but obviously less. It's like you took 4, for example.
Missed out there
But if you
by
take 3, it's
Iglos.
like you took 6, I think.
No. We'll see.
But if you take 2, it counts to the feats of strength.
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh.
Alright.
You don't need to take all 3 of them. Obviously, as a top laner, when you take grubs and you have like the legend runes like Electricity, it's just 3 stacks on them, because every one counts to a 1 stack for them.
I didn't know that either. I knew it gave one, or like even on Drake, for assisting and stuff.
Yes,
That's
but for grabs, everyone gives
true.
you one stack. Which is really nice when you're top lane and jungler comes gets grabs.
Not a lot of action in this game. We've only seen the single death in top lane, and Niglos has sort of recovered that CS as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
But obviously not a lot of action, but we can see mid and bot lane have a CS lead. Mid almost 20, bot lane have a 10 CS lead probably after this wave.
see Living panning around these scrubs. He is first to this objective.
Even
He
mid
has
lane, Yasuo is moving
should be
quicker than the Orianna.
this is where we start to see problems in the draft here. Not being able to contest these scrubs despite having the strong Aatrox at the moment.
I mean, Aatrox, even if he's strong, he's still hard for him to play the game. You see Yasuo here. Good block by Awaken with the W. Oh, I think this should be a kill for Aiglos, I think, top lane. His ult is up now.
Yeah, we do have ultimate. Oh, flash.
Flash burn.
Alright. A quiet game so far, but so far objective secured there by Eversio. Nice calm pacing as well. Just what you would want. They know they have this in terms of draft. No need to do anything extra, just sort of play to your strength.
Yeah, I think Eversio will like this. How the game is going right now. They will outscale as well.
I like that grabs, like it's not something you trade anymore. I like that, you know, if you're ahead, you can actually play for both. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. See the bot lane
Oh, look at that
having a huge
CS.
advantage.
About 30-ish CS there for Iconic over Nico Engine. Even in mid lane, Drakor did keep up his tempo there. 89 CS to 76. It's top lane, despite the death, we're still about even. And in the jungle role, I'm surprised Viego has similar CS to Living, but if you compare the fact that he was clearing while Living was taking objectives, it's a big advantage for him as well.
We're seeing Nico here, turning into a minion, trying to find a gank, but there's Viego and Mel. Ooh, nice try by Awaken, but I think okay, nice flash.
Oh,
Oh,
almost got away with it too. If
yeah,
it wasn't for that Mel flash.
I think they forced a lot there for no reason. Didn't need to, because now it helps Orianna here in this matchup catch up on the CS lead and has a nice back for her.
Yeah, it was
What's this?
unfortunate, but well played by Revolt. They kind of smelt it coming and reacted accordingly.
Also, a weird bit here by the Orianna. I think she's going uh Ludens. I don't know. Usually you maybe go Leandri here, probably.
Uh, hey, you're the mid lane
Or
guy,
Blackfire
not
Torch.
not me for sure, but
Also, at first I thought she was going Storm Surge, that's why.
did
But I
did
mean Ludens.
did the item changes coming through? Is Torch nerfed, for example, or is that next
No, I
patch?
think the mage items are next patch.
Alright, alright. Yeah, so potentially Torch, I think, could have been well, and if they want to deal with the Ornn, yeah, I guess Leandris would be it, no?
I mean, honestly, the best build for Orianna here should be Archangel and Leandri. But since she had Lost Chapter. Because obviously, even with Archangel, she can survive even the Yasuo. And with Leandri, they need to obviously have someone kill the Ornn. Because Jhin is not really good against tanks.
Yeah. Viego might not be too bad, but I think he's a bit too slow. Doesn't really want to do that.
I mean, it's not that bad, but obviously,
No, no, I get what you mean. Yeah,
oh,
for sure, for sure.
can
They
play the game.
they really don't have much more options other than that.
Oh,
Alright,
R3volt
Iglos.
looking for gank on top lane, but I think he should be fine.
Alright,
Oh, Revolt looking for gank on top lane, but I think he should be fine. Oh, Revolt looking for gank on top lane, but I think he should be fine.
Iglos.
Aatrox out here. Quite.
Iglos potentially baiting for a living. R3volt are respecting. Viego just backs off
This
there.
Aatrox just pressing forward. Even after seeing the Zyra.
Oh,
Oh, I think
Drakor
this
catching the
could
mid.
be a kill in mid lane.
Alt for alt traded here in the mid lane. So overall Drakor winning the trade. Yoon on Viego is here. Trying to maybe, just in case, Eversio push their luck a bit more.
Eversio right now has first items on carries and even the jungle.
Oh, living,
And
what a
Zyra
play
just
there. Just flashes,
flashed on
controlling
the
the
Orianna and
environment.
kills her. The Mel looks like she's out of position as well.
Oh, big damage coming out of Iconic. Alright, Eversio found their feet in this game. In terms of combat, we are now 2-2-1 kills. Well, you know, we are ahead in CS and objectives all along. Let's see, this game will start getting out of hand pretty soon. Drakor finishing his Blade of the Ruin King there, big spike for the Yasuo.
Yeah, I mean, Ornn here could have seen the kill there.
Yeah, we still have ult
Because,
available on Ornn.
okay, he's
This
looking for it now.
might be a bit late, Aatrox could have
Oh,
his cooldowns though. Let's see.
yeah, that was quite unfortunate for Ornn. I mean, he went for the E while he was in the Aatrox W.
Ooh,
Oh,
baits the flash. Let's see.
see.
Oh, Awaken lands a killer E there, but sadly he does fall a
Oh,
bit too far. Oh,
Iglos actually solo killed the Aatrox as well.
there we go. So somehow Iglos, we didn't catch that, but he manages to get the kill. He's gonna be upset the directed cam didn't pan over there, but Awaken did fall to this Mel support. A bit tough to play Mel in the support role. I just noticed.
Oh,
She has the tendency to last hit your things.
yeah. Viego there smited the plant, I believe.
Unlucky.
And Yasuo here needs to be careful. Let's see. I mean, it's still quite a close game, even though Eversio has like almost 2000 gold lead.
This Herald is now spawning here. Let's see if they fight for it. Both AD carries are left in the bot lane. Let's see how it
Look like
goes.
Eversio.
They
No, they're
don't have
contesting
Ornn
it.
ult.
Okay.
So one, the ult is down. Aatrox doesn't have ult himself, and Mel ult is also down.
Eversio needs to be careful because apart from Nico, Yasuo has flash up now, but Zyra and Dorn are flashless right now. So they need to be careful, especially against Orianna.
I like that Eversio are okay with like dropping the Herald here, just delaying the game a bit more. They're
Yeah,
winning a lot
obviously.
from bot lane.
Exactly,
Considering.
Varus is just winning against Jin, going to take first tower as well.
So all this time wasted for R3volt, not even able to respond to Iconic there in the bot lane. Now R3volt start dragging the Herald up again. Viego is on it.
Ooh,
Drakor forces the Orianna ult, so that's great
I
if
think he could
Eversio want to contest.
have ulted her there, maybe even force her flash.
Awaken forces the flash there. See, Viego could potentially get this Herald, but I don't see a way that R3volt get a good time to use it. Maybe in the top lane. Seems to be the relatively only option left. Drakor successfully blocking both parts of Mel's abilities there with his win one. Alright, living gapping even further the CS. Zyra's just one of these champs that can steal camps like really quickly off of you.
I think we're going to see a 5-man team fight here on the Dragon. But Varus catches the Orianna out of position. And they just get a quick and easy kill. I think Mel is dead as well.
Oh, a nice little combination there between Aiglos and Drakor. There's a lot more aggression coming out of Eversio here, starting to push their lead, taking the first fight here, coming all up together. I really like that they gathered here, leaving sort of their lane priorities, just to make sure that they continue advancing their lead. So that is the Dragon Soul. Sorry, the soul point for Eversio. One more dragon it is before we
We're
get
only
this mid lane.
17 minutes in. We already took down 3 dragons. With objective control by Eversio here.
Yep, and that's the mid lane turret falling now. I would expect them to either play around this top side or maybe continue to push their advantage in the bot lane.
I
There's
think
gonna
this
be
could be
a
a kill for Iglos.
oh yes. Let's see, Storm of the Forest God being called out there. Combination between his E and the alt
There
to
we go.
secure the connection is landed. Awaken is already here trying to prepare this Atakan. It will spawn in the next 2 minutes. And meanwhile, not really much else to do. Versio picking up waves here in the mid lane. And Iglos continuing to push on this top lane turret. Potentially securing it as well thanks to the grubs.
I mean, Revolt is trying to maybe do a play on bot lane here, but Drakur is playing it safe. See. I mean, no objectives coming up right now. Just probably wait for the dragon and maybe there is going to be last final fight from Revolt.
Oh, you're calling it early then? You think
I mean, it's not
this game is
looking
just one
really
fight
good for
away?
them.
Yep, for sure, for sure. Especially with champs like we mentioned, like the Viego, even like maybe the Jin or damage supports like Mel. I think you really need to be like pushing your lead when you're at a draft disadvantage. It's not really working out for them. Oh,
I mean, Aatrox, I think,
what damage!
yeah, a lot of damage by Varus. Finished opportunity as well. So they need to be careful. Oh, Drakur may be looking for a kill here. Oh, if he had that tornado, the Tori is dead.
Oriana pretty much using her ult in most of these fights just to get Drakur off of him. So we've never really had that sort of potentially a big fight around that Oriana ult. Obviously them the Atakan here is being spawned now. Revolt might be a bit quicker here on the map. Let's see if they can turn this into something. Doesn't seem like it is the case. Getting stalled out enough time here. Living is around. Iglos is here as well, just in case the fight needs to start. And he does find a fight.
Oh,
That smells
Mel
flash.
has to flash out.
Storm of the Forest got called. Viego gets clipped, but no follow up. They're a bit too far there.
I say a bit quick on the ult there by Iglos. And needs to play it a bit slower now. But obviously Yasuo almost kills the Viego by his own there. It should be a free attack on.
Yeah, they're just zoning Revolt off here as Living and Iconic will have enough damage across the board to secure this objective. So let's see. So now they received all the flowers and the buff to their ability. Or when somebody dies, they receive current health damage AOE to their allies. Oh yeah.
Exactly, let's see. We see it in action. It's not a big circle, but I mean, the best thing out is obviously the slow. If you're against a lot of melees, and especially you have a lot of engage on your dive, it's really good to take the attack on, because it really helps you to fend it off. Let's see it here maybe. Boom.
Oh my. Awaken does get clipped there with the Oriana ult. He does get fallen down. We see Iglos engaging a fight there in the backline. While Iconic and Living are on this Aatrox. Nico falls to Drakur. Living flashes forward. Almost getting the support just by sheer accident. It does seem like the fight ends in a
Ooh.
pretty messy but quick 4-for-1 for Eversio. Awaken being the only target.
Yeah, I think Revolt there tried their last team fight against Eversio. I think now the game should be easy for Eversio to close it out.
Yeah, we see Iconic landing that mid lane tier 2 gold as well. It's about 600 gold in his pocket. this will be the win soul as well. So
Yeah, Cloud Sorcery good against the comp that Eversio are facing as well. It helps them with the movement speed to even catch out the opponents. Iglos there with the combo, almost one-shotting the Oriana.
that's a tank for you.
Yeah, the original assassin, tank, mage, everything.
DPS bruiser, all of the above. Yeah, this is just gonna be a slow burn, guys. Well played to Eversio for keeping up that tempo. Not really blundering all that much and sort of straight up taking the win that they most rightfully deserved
I think
from
they
this draft.
will wait for the Baron and take the Baron and I think close out the game.
Yeah,
Unless Revolt finds something magical, catches someone, maybe even steal the Baron to stall the game, but it's highly unlikely.
yeah. And also now we see that Drakur is splitting down here this bot lane. If Eversio find a good fight and stack S5, they could end the game, I think. 1 more minute until Baron.
Let's say they're putting the Yasuo against the Aatrox, what seems like, which is a good option. But obviously Yasuo prefers to go into Aatrox, especially for Ornn.
Quick combination there by Drakur.
Easy kills here.
Landing the Aatrox skill. Viego follows suit, and that is the bot lane tier 2 falling. Drakur is low.
Oh,
He gets ulted, but
Back
not
images.
enough damage. They are way too behind.
With the tornado on the Oriana. I think Eversio will look for a rent here.
Looks like it could be the case here. The last people standing is his bot lane is Mel and Jin. Jin struggling to finish his second item while Iconic is on his third. And there goes Mel. Jin is at around a third health. Living just pops his ult for the sheer heck of it.
Will
Getting
Iconic
Jin
hit this
even more.
arrow?
Boom! And that's a
It does.
nice way to finish off the game there. An ace by Eversio, a snipe by Iconic. That'll be the first and second tier turrets there of the Nexus falling. The Nexus is bare open. GG's well played already in chat. Seems like R3volt will stand in their base and they are getting pretty much farmed there at that point. And Eversio finish off the game here with another ace.
Well played by Eversio.
Very nice and clean gaming there. Never win, never win.
A quick 25-minute game. They didn't even need the Baron to end.
Very quiet the chat today. We've only seen Mechanics here supporting his friend and ex-comrade Iconic there. Let's go Iconic in the chat. A nice quick game here.
If we see the damage charge, the Viego did not play the game in fact. He only had 2k damage across the whole game.
2k damage,
So
probably against the minions. No, that was a struggle of a game for them. Yes, if we bring it up. Oh, my big head covers it. Wait, in game. There we go, guys. So somehow the tank player got the most damage in the game. So well done to Iglos. He had a lot of fights with the Aatrox, a lot of opportunity.
yeah, top lane was quite interesting. Every minute the camera goes there, they're fighting endlessly.
Yeah, we didn't
That makes
get
sense.
the kill. Yep. Let's see if maybe next time's games are as easy. But that's a 3-1 now for Eversio. I'm pretty sure that could potentially secure a spot in the qualifiers. Some more games to go, but let's see. Do you have any more comments, Grantless, about these games?
See, I mean, there isn't a lot to take from this game. I mean, quite clean from Eversio. Keep it simple. I mean, GG's, I guess.
Yes. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, guys. Thank you for joining us on stream. Catch us next Monday around similar-ish time. We'll try to get in a bit ahead on the stream before the draft begins, so we're not as rushed. But yeah, from my end, thank you and good night. Grantless, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, and good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.